Good afternoon. From the floor of the CME, this is Chris Robinson with your Traders Exclusive comment today, Wednesday, the 23rd of August, heading into the final week of August. Everybody's getting ready to go back to school. A lot of people have been sitting on the sidelines in the past week. And what's been going on? Well, the number one thing I would say is just a continued rollover to lower prices. After peaking out in the July 4th weekend, we've had a steady grind lower in corn, wheat, and soybeans. Wheat especially, if you look at Chicago wheat, it's come down $1.60 or about 27%. A lot of people thought that the drought earlier was going to be fuel for the fire for higher prices. But you just have a kind of a bearish storm for wheat. You've got the world is well supplied. Russia is coming out now with a record carryout, a very good crop, and all that's just weighing on this market. Now, some people thought that the U.S. dollar being weaker was going to help exports, but at the end of the day, we're still coming in second or third every time there's a tender for wheat. So this may be a problem with supply that the American producers are going to have to chew through here for a while. And you see it in price discovery. At the end of the day, you can have your opinion about where prices should be, what you think the crop is, what your opinion is. But every day, the charts don't lie. And so unfortunately, if you're a bull or a producer, or if you're a producer that hadn't hedged, you've watched the value of your asset, being that those wheat bushels, dropped by 27%, since July 5th. So that's number one. Number two, it looks like we're going to have a pretty good corn crop and bean crop. A lot of people have thought that the USDA report on August 10th, if you've been watching me, I talked about that. That was a huge report. We've had a pretty severe sell-off in both corn and beans since that report. As I speak to you, corn made a fresh one-year low and fresh contract low. December corn took out 358.5. And that's pretty big because it's going to make people examine their positions. So if they're already short, they may say, all right, we're taking out that contract low, let's sell some more. Other people are end users especially, or people that would be hurt if the price of corn went higher. This is a great place for you to start putting in hedges in case corn was to have a 30, 40, 50, 60 cent rally somewhere in the next 6 months. So it's a good opportunity, no matter where you're at, to take a look at your position. But again, it's driven by supply and demand. It's not driven by anybody's opinion. At the end of the day, it is a statistician which is giving us this information. Everybody blames the USDA like the USDA has some sort of negative outlook. Back in 2012 when we had the drought and we had prices at record highs, right? $6, $7 corn, $14, $15 beans. Nobody questioned the numbers then. But here we are at multi-year, one-year lows, and also off of really being flat for the past couple years in the grains. Everybody's concerned that somehow the USDA is out to get them. At the end of the day, I don't agree with that argument. Basically, it's a statistical model, and once the market is aware of the supply and demand, it reprices. So unfortunately, we've got grain prices under pressure. That's the biggest thing. If you're a hedger or speculator, you've got to disassociate yourself with your opinions and trade what the market is showing you. Looking forward, what do we have a hope for? Well, soybeans are the last market that's kind of held in here after about $1 sell-off. Are soybeans going to lead us up? Overnight, we got a kind of a bounce up because they changed the blenders credit. We had a little bit of support in soybeans, but again, there was no follow-through. So I think between now and the middle of September, you may see a continued grind lower as the market chews through what is a supply and demand issue more than anything. So that's about it for the grains. If you're looking for help, give me a call. Chris Robinson. Have a great day.